Hola, coconut buddies. Do not watch this video. There could be nudity in any of my videos at any time. So this is for breastfeeding mothers only. Talk to your doctor first before starting my discoveries. They may not be for you at all. And yes, I am the original discoverer of over 16 new discoveries for leche de madre breastfeeding discovery. So yes, caution, coconut cave women crossing. Some people do call me a cave woman. So yeah, caution. Cave women crossing just about anywhere in the world. And always don't forget to find the funny too. And don't forget to hit the like button when you subscribe too. Don't forget. There it is. To subscribe to Irvina Madsen. That's my channel. Since I am on the breastfeeding channel too, sometimes it doesn't come up all the time. So try it again if you haven't tried it once already. And yeah, don't watch my videos. There could be nudity at any time. And so definitely know whether your CDCs or your relatives want you to even watch nudity, especially if you're under 18. And interesting, if you have to be under 18 to breastfeed too, you have to be a baby and a breastfeeding mother. So please do not watch these videos if it's not for your stage. Some people don't like ladies breastfeeding at all. So I hope you find this healthy breastfeeding mommies and babies only. So, thank you. And today hopefully we'll go over all the little techniques for a couple of the things I have already done, and I want to go over the headaches one, especially. Can you see that one very well? Lo siento, no sé español, pero un poquito. So here's a little bit of Spanish here. If you can see that there. And still, yeah. For baby, if you, for you and baby, I noticed if baby would get a headache and there's too much stress, and I noticed if I had too much stress or lighting this is a fake baby. This is not a real baby. This is a toy baby. So don't worry if something happens to it. That is a toy baby. So hopefully I will caress it like a real baby. You should always practice and nurturing things, and good things will come back to you. Too, with the headache too on la cabeza. For baby, she liked ice on her lips, and I would wet it down too. I would get two of them wet. I'd have the ice cube, one of the ice cubes in one towel and another one too, because you don't want to go over, if you have cold or germs, you don't want to put the mouth and other places of your head and the back of your neck and things like that. I never put ice on the back of baby's neck, but and I should have, but didn't know everything that was going on with baby. Of course, they can't talk to you. So she liked it just like this, dunked in water. She would get a little bit of it, and she would suckle on it. As she got older, she would actually chew on it. So I'm not going to question what baby's going to want to do for them. Helping her get happy, healthy, better, and distract her to get going on with her day. So I would take one. A little one had hair. Your child might not have hair, so talk to your doctor definitely if they have or not. And I would have a dry towel too, not just this one too. And if they're too hot too, you don't want to hold baby. You want to keep baby in a nice shaded area. This is a nice little cool area of the garden here. So I started out with this here, and then I would do dry, cold ice cube, slowly but surely, holding it to her closer and longer times as she got older, as I could tell how much she could handle the temperature change, because you don't want to shock a baby or even to an adult that too hot or too cold or any kind of stress is there. And then she liked a little bit on her mouth, so she should start suckling on it there too, and then it would cool her insides out too. So just like an adult too, maybe she ate something wrong and it helped cool down her system, and it helped me too. And I would too, also the same for me too. I would just started doing it also, and of course on the back of my neck too. And always be ready to, when you go to the drive-thru, you can always ask them for a cup of ice. And maybe you might not have too much ice water in the the summertime, so always know that they may not always have ice there. So always be ready. I always take these cups too. I get at the drive-thru and fill them up. I'd have the big blocks of ice and I'd put them in here or there, and you know, you can make your own ice waters for the day and have them melting throughout the day, and you know, let it sit nicely in the cup holders. And I go like so, and like this too, and I even, you know, put them on your lips too. So like here, here, and you can go nice inside here, and they'll sweat, so it's nice and cool here and here for the adult too, for your headaches too. And then, you know, of course, have some sippy salts too, and salty sunflowers too. Salt usually can help any tummy ache too, of a headache also too, because you might be a headache can be from heat exhaustion to food poisoning. You ate something wrong, you didn't need enough salt, so get that little bit of salt there, the iodized salt there too, and that should help you cool down within 20 minutes. You know, and like Mother Nature has turtles, you know, like they go in the shell. It's like Mother Nature talking to us, you know, how sea turtles, they go into the salt water. It's like Mother Nature talking to us, you know, tell the family, you know, you got to be going undercover, and, you know, you got to go lay down, get away from the sights, sounds, and smells, you know, cigarette smoke or stuff like that. You don't want to be around it, because that might be part of your headache. So, and then I would do myself, you know, about 20 minutes or so on the couch, and then I would tell the family, you know, hey, I need to be alone, I need to sit up, and chances are that was what it was, because I used to overeat, and that is a lot of times my headaches, not just stress. And you know, you want to do comfort eat, and then you overeat. So remember, like the sea turtle goes into the shell and goes into the seawater and cools off, you know, and gets away from things, you know, not necessarily just, you know, in the salt water, but just gets into that mommy dome, and Mother Earth, you know, will heal you. Yeah, always find the funny, you know. Always have bottle jokes and stuff. I need to have safety cones, stuff like that there too. So you have, whenever you're covering up and stuff like that. There's a chicken in the garden now. He scared me. And this one I wanted to talk to you about the backbone. Un poquito español. It's basically saying I copycat the dog's morning stretch. They're finding too that it's not good to have to stretch, especially no bounce stretching, because you can tear muscles too if you're bounce stretching. So don't bounce stretch your muscles. So I find a lot of times, you know, when we're yawning and stretching, it is a tone and a stretch at the same time. So I want to show you that one there real quick here. Copycatting the dogs here. And I do this before I get out of bed in the morning. So you're pointing the toes where the dog will point its toes. I find it's better if I point my feet up. It is a better stretch. The other way is not so great. I think it actually hurts my ankles. It doesn't help my backbone at all. So you want to take care of that backbone, because you want to be able to get up away from stranger danger into I forgot to show you the belly one. Watch your baby, because the baby can tell you a lot about your body and your back, especially especially take care of your lower back. Mine is that, and my middle shoulder. So I forgot to show you that. Let me show you the one with the baby gets up on its belly. I have to do an elbow on my toes position too. I forgot to show you that. And that one I don't do as much, so may not be good for you at all. I have to because of my shoulder blades here in the middle, they go out pretty easily. I don't know why. Probably because I sit up and curl up in the bed. I'm not sure. And so the other one was, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Are you breathing with your tummy muscles? So when you're feeding, I got this V shape, so you can probably see that too. So V shape your legs. I don't know if you can see that very well. There we go. See? Yeah. See, we got that angle there. So when you're feeding, you know, there I took a big full body breath. Practice breathing with your tummy muscles, not your chest muscles. So practice, you know, in the bathroom or when you're alone somewhere. You can lock the bathroom door so you can have your safety sanity with you and your baby for whatever reasons of knowing your baby and your body. So practice breathing with your tummy muscles. And V-shape your legs. So you're going to be sitting like so. I was going to have the scarf because I wanted to show you the other ones there. So V-shape your legs, 1 foot back. See if you can see 1 foot back, 1 foot forward, so you can get up away from stranger danger. And that is one reason you want to have that, so you're always ready. And looking up gives you a panoramic view of up and around both sides. So that gives you a panoramic view of look up, look down, look all around to get away from a stranger danger. So yeah, sit up straight, tip your head up. A strong blood flow will go through your head into, I think it goes back and forth. I can only remember one time that I did it. The little one was biting at the time. She was getting teeth when I discovered it. I almost I think it was closer to her 3rd year of weaning her baby. So I think that's when you wean the baby, is when they are getting teeth. So if people wonder when you're supposed to wean a baby, you know, who knows? You know, do what you think. And I think Mother Nature was calling me, okay, do it whenever she's ready to, you know, start branching out and discovering her life. And I think teeth was it. She was ready for her solids and stuff. So that's when I discovered it. So, and that's one reason I say stay home, because you want to be able to keep a journal. I did keep a journal and things like that. My mom had wonderful handwriting. Until I have to use the stickers because I have horrible handwriting. So maybe have a friend to write down stuff for you, take photos for you, so you can remember all the things that you need to do for you and baby safety and sanity. So maybe work from home, maybe not work at all, you know, stay home with your baby, and that's what Mother Nature wants you to do. You know, every once in a while leave, you know, 6 times a day, something like that, to have someone hold the baby, take care of the baby, but not for very long periods of time, because and like tell people, if you're talking about breastfeeding in the store too, don't just talk about breastfeeding if someone gets upset if you about talking about breastfeeding. Tell them you are talking about formula milk, how it can help you, because you may not be eating all the things you need to be eating or drinking, you and baby. And you're not disrespecting the store's baby formula. I mean, I was never breastfed, and it's Mother Nature's way of thinking that the answer is not too far away in nature. So always take time out, 7 seconds, 20 minutes, you know, 2 years, to comprehend what's going on in your life. You know, you'll find out a lot of things. The answer is not too far away in nature. And music helped me learn how to breastfeed. Other breastfeeding secrets, you know, be sturdy, strong, and always be aware. And sitting up straight, a lot of instruments you have to sit up straight at the edge of the chair too, and 1 foot back. Interesting enough, I didn't even realize that's why I had the 1 foot back for baby. It's because I want to be able to get up and away from danger for baby and I there. And the next one is, I gotta see it here. Biting the nipple. So if little one is un poquito español, biting the nipple. Okay. This is basically saying if they bite the nipple, tickle under the chin slowly but surely, and they should open their mouth and they should smile, and so smile back. So I have this one in the mannequin too. mannequin's getting a little beat up there too. So if a little one is biting your nipple, you know, and some people have the time and the knowledge to go, you know, take that few seconds, 7 seconds to respond and tickle little one under the chin slowly but surely with 3-4 fingers. And so like this, I've got the mannequin here. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4. And slowly they'll take that 7 seconds pause too. And little one, she smiled at me and I smiled back. I didn't smack her. And God forbid if you do smack her, find a way to distract them. And by the time they have teeth, you're probably going to be really aware of what they're going to have to distract them or make them smile and get them away from a situation. And little one was her little cereal, so I would just go like so. But like that one, I had tickled her chin. And another trick too I used for a complete stranger child. This wasn't breastfeeding, but he was about 7 years old. And I had lowered my head and I purred my voice and lowered my voice like a man, because and I noticed she was high pitched, you know, okay, it's okay, baby, it's okay. And you know, he was wrapped around her and he wanted her love, and with her high pitched voice, you know, I realized the baby's not going to respond to that. The child is not going to respond to that. There's no matter the age, really. And I noticed, you know, with her high-pitched voice, she's actually asking all of us for help, and I did. So always do what the mom says. Always ask if you can help, if you know you could possibly help in any situation, because you know the chances are need a break. A lot of us are working moms, and even not working moms, we need that break and the help from others there too. So I had a hoodie, and so say if this was my hoodie here, and I lowered my voice, and I purred, and I had gotten a little, asked her if I could get her little boy a toy, and it was owl stickers that they wiggled, and there are another ones there. They don't wiggle, but there were owl stickers there too, and I wiggled the stickers and lowered my head and said, can you tell me how the owl eyes wiggle? And he totally went into his Zen world, dropped his head, got away from mommy, and he went into his Zen world, got away from mommy, and he went into the shopping cart and went from there. And next thing, you know what, the next day I go back, because I was at the discount store there, and the stickers were gone. So happy baby, happy psychiatrist, happy mommies too. So it was a great situation to help those in need around us, and so many people were actually watching. So hopefully a lot of people passed it on. You know, ask the mommy, see if she needs some help, and see if you can help too with anything that she might need to. Just even hold her, just stand by, because sometimes they just need, you know, that extra owl eyes looking out for them, any stranger danger, especially if you know them and you are they know you, of course, too. A lot of times, us shoppers, we know each other. Oh, cleaning the teeth. I forgot about that one. Got a little bit of this here. So this one's a little bit of Spanish too again. Espanol. Clean feet. Oh no, clean feet. Clean teeth. This is for babies, and it can work for adults too. Whoops! My hair is stuck in the styrofoam. So I would get it wet, and now you can go down. I have baby hair there too. You can get the baby's teeth wet and straight down, and like up. If they have teeth on the bottom, go up away from the gum line. So even if they're sleeping, they will suckle. So I would, you know, a couple drops of water, not too much, because too much is, you know, you don't want too much water on the towelette. So just let them suckle, gently rest the towel on their lip, and they will suckle, and then you can get in there and wipe down or up if you have to away from the gum line. So again, here too, here's the mannequin. So just slightly wiggle it there, and they will suckle a little bit, maybe not, but you can get in there and wipe up or down for their teeth. So a little bit of wet towel, especially if they're drinking more than just water, because the saliva stops working and cleaning your mouth as you're not drinking or eating water. Usually, we need that, and their juices have sugars in it too. And this one is closing the eyes here too. So a little bit of Spanish too. Un poquito español. Closing their eyes. So from adult to child, from babies, this might work for any age really. So, and again, I have the mannequins too. So basically, I'll show you on me. You might have to close your eyes for some other reason, some kind of man-made or natural disaster. You can go from here and go down, so lightly. And they might open their eyes right away. You don't know, they might have to go to sleep for some reason, or just, after they're feeding, they might want to sleep there. So from here to there, and then from here to there. And usually, if they're laying down, they might be wanting to wake up anyway, so it may not close their eyes completely. They're going to wake up because they're all of a sudden woken up, but scared. And this one's for the feet. You want basically copycat the cat. They're nighttime. This actually, cats will do this because it reminds them of breastfeeding, I heard. One of those little shows there too. So basically, they go like this, and I'll show you like this too. Woo! A little bit like that. So don't over exaggerate it because you can get too tight in muscles. So like if you're a rider or type earthy, you want to relax your muscles and go like so, like that, even like that. So basically relax your muscles. Don't overwork your body and stuff like that. And like with your feet too, go back like this with your feet, a little bit back like that. I'll show you on the ground here a few of those the different ideas with the feet. There's my towel. So when you got nighttime before bedtime. I don't know if you can see it better this way or that way. So basically, stretch your toes if it's too much. Get a little stretch going on. But basically, you're rounding your feet too at the same time. So rounding and folding up. Rounding and closing it. So if that's too much, don't do it. So, because you could overdo it. So, feeded him some oatmeal. They say they love oatmeal. He left me. I wanted him to go potty in the garden, so I got it right on the front steps practically there. So whenever you're copycatting the cat, like I said, don't do that too much. Don't overdo it too much because you want to relax. Just right before nighttime, it helps you to give me a tingling sensation from the top to the bottom of my toes and back. And I believe it helps us too because it's helping me relax and zen the breast milk. Excuse me. And do that with your feet. See how I'm doing like this, rounding it, not just going flat, but rounding it. So where the feet actually kind of go out like this, like that. So you can see it that way, this way. And just relax, not tight, just relax. Kind of a tone stretch also. And so that is for the feet, copycatting the cat before bedtime or in bed because then you can be flat. I couldn't get too flat here with the garden dirt there. Okay, and let's see here. Oh, and with the headache too, rinse off too. So if you can't do it like right throughout the day. Do it before bedtime, maybe even a couple times after bedtime. So if you're sweating out and you have a headache, you get that coolness, drink that cool water, get the salts down, and rinse off, because your body is sweating out toxins. So you probably ate too much sugar or something. It's not bad. Who those who are that love all the junk foods and stuff. Don't eat the junk foods. Do not believe them. They say, oh, you're breastfeeding, you're going to have a baby, you can eat all the junk food and ice cream you can. Don't believe them. You need to eat your fruits and vegetables and eat properly, a properly balanced diet. Okay, so yes, laughter. Oh, yeah. I love breast jokes, not just breastfeeding jokes, too. And the family was, I couldn't figure out why they were laughing. The dog was milking me too as I was sitting on the couch, and like going, I don't know what they're laughing about. Of course, that's half what all of us do. Like, I don't know where's the joke. I didn't even know it was the joke.